Metaverse is a term that has been growing huge popularity lately. If you were living under some kind of a rock for the last couple of years, the Metaverse is a virtual world that will incorporate the feat of technologies like AR, VR and AI. So when it comes to Metaverse right now, there is one company that is known to be working on making it the reality the most is Meta, formerly known as Facebook. But it seems like Meta has some serious competition as Microsoft announced their development of a metaverse of their own. So Meta is moving beyond being a social media company into its broader ambition of metaverse. Last year, Meta spent more than $10 billion on projects that will help them to create a perfect metaverse. Most of the fund went to Reality Labs, which develops the Quest line of VR headsets and other computing devices. Along the way, the metaverse has become a favorite talking point of Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, who has devoted a substantial amount of time on earnings calls to explain his vision of the metaverse and how it fits in with Meta's broader business model. But it seems like Mark Zuckerberg has something to look out for, as Microsoft is also looking to create a metaverse. At Microsoft Build 2022, Microsoft brought together a panel of its experts to discuss the company's metaverse strategy, which centers largely but not exclusively on the company's Teams collaboration platform. Most people associate the metaverse with gaming, Facebook parent company Meta, and its Quest VR headsets, but one of Microsoft experts noted that there are literally dozens of definitions of the metaverse. Microsoft's take on the metaverse is that it involves the ability to bridge the digital and the physical worlds. The metaverse's digital representations of people, places, things, and processes must be persistent, in Microsoft's view. Worth noting in that Microsoft's vision of the metaverse goes beyond simply recreating physical space and digital space. It applies AI to gain insights based on generated data. So how does Microsoft plan on stepping forward to leave Meta behind? Well, Microsoft is way ahead in that department. Coming into the year 2022, Microsoft made the Metaverse war official by acquiring Activision Blizzard, the video game company behind popular games like Candy Crush and Call of Duty, for a whopping $68.7 billion in cash. This is the biggest acquisition by Microsoft in its 46-year history and is being seen as a huge bet to stay dominant in the future. Well, right now, the Metaverse is known as more like a virtual gaming platform where you can feel the gaming world more intimately with the help of VR and AR. So, with Activision on their side, Microsoft can focus on creating a really cool metaverse. But this acquisition made many wonder if Microsoft acquiring another gaming giant will lead to a monopoly in the gaming industry? Well, not really. If you look at the gaming industry according to the revenue of companies, Sony and Tencent are larger than Microsoft combined with Activision. If you want to look at a perfect monopoly, just take a look at the market of search engines. Google is way ahead. Well, looking at the future of Metaverse, it has the potential to be more than just games like Overwatch or League of Legends. Well, if it happens that the Metaverse evolves from simply gaming to industrial, then Meta can be in huge trouble. If you're wondering which industry would use Metaverse, think it like this. Back in the 90s, when PCs weren't that popular, who could have thought that after 20 to 30 years, an office without PCs will become unthinkable? If adding Metaverse into the process drives up efficiency, then industries would be more than happy to incorporate it into their system. And Microsoft already has pretty good experience in making industrial products like Word, Excel, etc. Mesh, a platform that will enable teams and allow people in different physical locations to send chats, join virtual meetings, collaborate on shared documents and more, is Microsoft's Metaverse. Mesh expands on team features like Together Mode and Presenter Mode, making remote and hybrid meetings more immersive and collaborative. So Microsoft is already one step ahead of the competition, it seems. The Metaverse concept of Meta is more closely aligned with a sci-fi future form, a far-off future in which people spend a significant amount of their lives immersed in colorful virtual realities. Microsoft is taking a hierarchical approach, incorporating their metaverse concept into their project contributions like Mesh for Teams and associated people in mixed reality through work. So, which metaverse does seem more interesting to you? Let us know in the comments. Which metaverse coins to buy right now? Tap on the tab on your screen to know, and we'll see you inside the metaverse.